Hi guys, and welcome back to Shit Gaming. We're back in town with another 2,000 point Batrep today. Arc of Omen match play mission. And it's the mephrit Cron, led by the Silent King, against the inexorable Death Guard. 2,000 points of mephrit Crons for HQ. I have the Silent King with his Warlock trait, gives me back fight, last, reroll, goodness, absolute god of the Necron tier. It's mephrit Dynasty. Mephrit gives me plus 3 inches to range, extra AP within half, super spicy stuff going on. And then for troops, I have 20 Reapers and 10 Reapers. 10 Reapers will be in a Ghost Arc. For HQ as well, sorry, I have a Chronomancer with the Veil of Darkness and Entropic Lance, and then a Lord with the Orb of Eternity and a Staff of Light. And then, yeah, the troops of the Reapers, one will be Veil of Darknessing, one will be in a Ghost Arc. There is a Ghost Arc over there with 115 points. You get Transhuman, 14 wounds, Healing Wound every turn, Invuns, 20 Flare Shots, AP2, very spicy, lots of guns. That's the theme of the list. And then for Fast Attack, we just have 3 Scarabs just to basically hold it down. Deep Strike Denial will probably be their plan, to stop some Deathstroke getting in my back lines. Yeah. And then 6 Tomb Blades, all with Particle Beamers, cheap as they come, 18 points a model. 5 shots. For heavy sport, we have 3 Annihilation Barges with just Tesla Destructors underneath, as well as 3 Locust Destroyers with 1 with a Heavy Destructor. And then finally, we have the Catan Shard of the Deceiver, who has his own special, unique Catan power, which is Cosmic Insanity. Then he also has Transdimensional Thunderbolt, which goes off on a 2+, because the other one I always fail when it's a 3+. It's just do some mortals, and he can do Deep Strike, and he also can redeploy. And yeah, that's 2,000 points of mephrit Crons, and we'll take a look at the Death Guard. Right, 2,000 points of Inexorable Death Guard. Inexorable gives you an extra AP within contagion range, as also getting a -2 inch charge strat, which is pretty nice. Yep. But I'll let the expert take it away.
So I will start off with my HQs. I have this Typhus mod that is going to be my Lord of Virulence today. He's got the Twin Plague Sprayers with the upgrade for an extra AP on it, so it's going to be 2d6 shots, AP2.
Very nice.
Elite characters. I have my Foul Blightspawn. He has Revolting Stench Vats for the 6-inch Fight Last aura, and he also has the Arch Contaminator Warlord, so he Warlord trait, so he rerolls all wounds for melee and reroll all wounds for shooting within 12 inches. My last elite character is the Tallyman. He has a Tollkeeper relic.
Very nice. And then a lot of Poxwalkers.
Yes, moving on to my troops, I have 2 squads of 18 Poxwalkers.
Lovely, just to do some stuff. Yep. Poxwalkers are really good. They're fun of pain, they're cheap, and they can be resurrected.
Yes. Then I have 3 5-mans of Plague Marines. Each sergeant has a Plasma Gun and a Power Fist. And then in the squads, they're all the exact same. I've got a Great Plague Cleaver, I've got the Mace of Contagion and the Axe, and I've got the Flail, and then I've got a Blight Launcher in each squad. Nice.
Plague Winds are awesome. T5 minus 1 damage, 19 points, bunch of weapons. Pretty scary.
And at the back, I've got 4 squads. Don't look at the back. 4 squads.
Yeah, now someone commented about your Death Shard not being proxy.
Yeah.
Which is soon coming. They're going to be base and no proxy, guys, we promise.
Yeah. 4 squads, sorry, of 3 Death Shard each, and the sergeant has the Chimes and the double Plague Sprayers.
Because it's free.
It's free.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Finally, for my elite slots, I have 2 Contemptor Dreadnoughts. The one in white has the Plasmas, and the one with the guts hanging out is the Volkites. Both of them have the Cyclone Missile Launchers and Combi Bolters as well.
Lovely.
Heavy support, I have 2 Plague Burst Crawlers with the entry cannons.
Lovely. So that's pretty classic Death Guard list. A lot of Death Shroud, a lot of Poxwalkers, a lot of guns. No Psychic, no Psychers for either army.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens in an epic contest, so stay tuned. Boom. This is the deployment, the board, and we're playing Tide of Conviction. There are 6 objectives. There's a hold 2 mission, and then hold 3 for 8, and then hold more for 12. For the P2, you need to basically just be holding objectives in your opponent's territory with a halfway line. We're doing horizontal deployments, and if you hold these objectives for this side, you get 2 points for 1 or 2, and at the end of the game, you get 3 points as well as a bonus for the P2. It's the board set up by Massoir. There's no -1. These troops will be obscured. You have buildings, rocks, crates, all the fun stuff. 6 objectives. Necrons against Death Guard. Welcome to the video. For movement-wise, buildings are 2 inches to get down. If it's 1 level, it's just 1 inch. And then for hills, it's 1 inch on or 1 inch off. We can pass through this, but it is going to be obscured. In that far corner, the buildings will also be obscured for that little piece over there. And that's the setup. And you now go to the deployment, so stay tuned. So the Death Guard are on that side, Necrons on this side. Now we'll take a look at the secondaries. Boom, so for secondaries, Necrons are taking treasure, they're taking raised banners, and we're also taking no prisoners. But then for Death Guard, you are taking spread sickness, flee vectors, and despoil ground. And that's pretty much just do actions on objectives, kill things, and be everywhere. We'll see what happens in an epic contest between two old enemies as the powers reunite. So for the Necron command protocols, they're on the screen now in terms of the order they're in. And the one that I'll have active all game will be Vengeful Stars. And because I'm mephrit, I get ignore cover at half range, as well as having an extra AP on the wound roll of 6 at half range too. And we'll have the deployment. We have 2 tanks deployed so far, and we'll show you the end picture. Boom, deployment. So we have these Necrons on this quarter with the Chronomancer, the Lord, the Tomb Blades, and the Warriors, and a squad of Scarabs holding the flank down. As we push over, we have a tape measure, 2 Annihilation barges near the point. Ghost Ark, the Silent King, and another barge over there with the Catan, deep striking, Warriors, and a Ghost Ark, and the Destroyers coming in from out. Hiding behind this obscure trees, we have a lot of Poxwalkers and Dreadnoughts, and very nice. And then tanks over there behind the building. And you have anything in outflank?
I have 12 Death Shroud and Deep Strike.
Holy smokes. Boom, and I'm allowed to redeploy, but we'll roll for turn 1. Necrons on 6 CP, Death Guard are on 0, because they're spending everything. Yes, choose your weapon. 2, 6, Death Guard, turn 1. Before Death Guard turn 1, we both get CP, but I get a redeploy. Redeploy, put the Silent King behind the building, and redeploy those, one of the barges and the Ghost Ark 2. And now moving to Death Guard turn 1. Alright, so Death Guard turn 1. They didn't tally. Command phase, any other abilities? +1 to hit to the Volkite Dreadnought. Very nice. And we'll see what happens in Death Guard turn 1 movement phase. And we'll get back to you at the end. And the Death Guard spread sickness on that objective. Treasure, we've picked that objective, as well as that objective, as well as this objective for the Necrons to get points to hold them at the end of their turn. Death Guard pushing up, spreading the sickness, and walking forward with the plague. Boom, end of Death Guard turn 1 movement phase. They've pushed up basically everything behind the building. They brought out these Dreadnoughts to line fire into one of the barges that is exposed, because they couldn't quite hide him enough and he might die. But I'm going to pop up Quantum Deflection. Yeah. And then we moved up Poxwalkers, done spreading the sickness, and we're firing some tanks now in the shooting phase. Tanks firing down into the Warriors.
I'm going to go into the
Scarabs.
Very nice.
First one's coming in, D6 shots. For 2 shots.
4s.
Hitting on 4s. That's 2s to wound. Kill. Reanimations! Not even close. Base dies, and the second tank's coming in. Boom, 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 for a shot. Hitting on it's mess. 1 Scarab base so far, but now we have these Dreadnoughts who are going to power up potentially into the Annihilation Barge. Starting with the Guts one, coming down into this Annihilation Barge. I'm spending a CP for Quantum Defect. +1 to hit and rerolling 1, so 2's rerolling 1, 6's explode because of the tally man. As he reads the prayers of contagion. Hey man, do this right. Let's go. Coming in hot. Oh lord. 17 hits out of 16 shots. And you're winning on 4. Necron Vehicle's a T6. Okay. Oh, he got 3 mortals and 6 wounds. Wait, I thought it was AP1, it's AP0. I'm going to CP roll this. I always fail these. Until now. Did all the wounds, but 3 mortals are taken. I'm not Cesaric. Yeah. So down to 5. Missiles. Missing. Rerolling 1s though. Hitting. Transhuman because of my Necron Quantum Shielding, baby. Supercharging Plasmas, but he's hitting on 3s, rolling 1s. Exploding 6s again. D3 shots is 3s to hit, so 2s. Yep, 4s to wound. No. Missiles though. Nothing. 2 hits. Can you get him? Oh! 2 4-ups. Bam! The Annihilation Barge tanks it with the Quantum Deflection. End of Death Guard turn 1. They did 3 damage to an Annihilation Barge. They pushed up, did spread the sickness, so they're on 4 points to 0. As going to Necrons turn 1. Necron turn 1. I get a CP back. I'm up to 6, as do the Death Guard. Do they tally? Necron command phase. I will be done the Tomb Blades, mine will be done the Warriors. I'm in the protocol of Sudden Storm, and I'm going to choose to do an action and still shoot, as well as being in the protocol of the Vengeful Stars all game, so I ignore cover at half range, as well as getting an extra AP in the wound roll of 6. Fast laughs in Necron language as he heals a wound. We're going to push now to the moon phase for Necrons on my turn 1, and I'm going to give the 5 invuln to the Tomb Blades, while maybe veiling the Warriors turn 1 to kill the Poxwalkers, and try and get you off that point, because then you'll have only 4. Necron turn 1 commences. And the firepower begins. Up these Tomb Blades 14 to basically wipe out these Poxwalkers. They've veiled the Reapers to kill those Poxwalkers to limit the primary of the Death Guard. These Annihilation Barges are pushed up to take down some Dreadnoughts, whilst moving within range of the Silent King's auras for the reroll. Start of the Necron shooting phase, and may it begin, may it be bloody. I'm pretty much gonna hopefully pick up a lot of stuff. The Ghost Ark is its most limited range, just gonna fire into the Poxwalkers. That was a mistake. We're starting with the Warriors, with the Reapers firing everything into the Poxwalkers. Nice. Everyone from the Reapers are in range of the Poxwalkers, so here we go. Tomb Blades got Lord's Will. So the Warriors are firing into the Poxwalkers. 40 shots, everyone's in range. Hitting on 2s, rerolling everything because of the Silent King. Death. Rerolling because of Mr. Silent King, who's just the boss. 3s to wound. Rerolling one of these. Bam. Oh my god, yes. That many wounds. These guys are surely toast. You burnt your toast here. Reaper Warriors are back, baby. No pains only, so good luck. You made a few. Killed 22 of 20. There's only 20, so they're wiped out to the man. To the Poxwalker. I'll kill the Poxwalkers, Operation Kill Them. Toon Blades firing everything into him. They're hitting on 2s because Marby done, and they're rerolling 1s because the Lord will, so I'm getting rerolls all over the board, even if the Silent Queen is in the other corner. 2s, rerolling 1s, not spending any CP. Bow. Only 3 1s? Bow! Okay, 1 minute. Strength 5, T4, 3s. Yeah, not great. 6s for my pains because AP 1. You make a couple. I killed 16 of 18, there are 2 left. That really almost did it. The particle beamers eradicate the unclean. Going swiftly, and now we push over to these annihilation barges who are being boosted by the Silent King, and we'll start with the one furthest back. Volcan over here, and they're all in range. We'll start with him. I'm going to spend a CP for 6s to wound a mortal wounds. And for annihilation. Big cannon's going to go into the back contemptor, while the Tesla sphere cannon underneath will go into the plasma boy. Early 9th edition syndrome means they only get max 3 mortal wounds and talent for annihilation, but here comes the big cannon. 6 is a Tesla, rerolling everything. Rerolling everything because of the Silent King, because he's a god of the Necrons. 3 times, but 2 6s means I get 1 positive. Strength 7, T7s, 4s. 4s to wound. 6 are mortals. Ba-bam. Yeah, we get the 3 mortals. 3 mortals at the end, and then he gets a bunch of 3-ups. 3-up saves, he's fine. 3-up save takes 3 damage. 3-up saves, takes 4 damage plus 3 more. I have the little gun into the front tank. Mortals, so it's just coming in with the shots. Tesla's, oh my god. Tesla, so that's another 2, that's another 2, and that's another 2. One gun got 9 hits, wounding on 5s. Okay. 3-ups, takes no damage. And I was shooting the small one, so you're kind of fine. So you're down to 8. And they veiled, did a lot of damage, killed some Poxwalkers. There are 2 left on that side, you can heal them. We got 1 Dreadnought down to 2 wounds, 1's on 7. Second one's gonna fire, same again, little gun into the first one, big gun into the Volkite boy. Taking a hammerings on 2 wounds, the other one's on blah blah blah. 6s. Rerolls. Come on, oh yeah. Ooh, he's alive. He takes damage, he's on 1 left. Oh, he's alive. He's dead! I just want to CP it.
I have 3 more.
No CP reroll, does he explode? No, he doesn't. The Volkite boy goes down on the first turn. You promised the little shots into the other one. Reroll that. No. It's all falling apart. 5s.
Very nice.
1 wound. It's fine. We have the final boat, which will do everything into the last Dreadnought. It's taking 1 damage. The last one's coming in into the last boy. 3s, 6 is a Tesla. I need rerolls to stay alive.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
yes. This many hits, winning on 4s. Not great.
Done.
Takes 3 damage. 5 wounds remaining. Last Tesla shot coming in. Rerolling. 5s. End of Necron turn 1. I've raised 2 banners. I get 2 points of treasure. And I've killed some Poxwalkers with no prisoners at the end of the game. And then the Death Guard only get 4 points of their primary.
Yeah.
So we'll push now into Death Guard, turn 2. Death Guard turn 2, I'm spending my Silent King's ability to bring in my command protocol. I'm bringing in Conquering Tyrant. I can fall back and shoot for this entirety of this turn. Both get CP back, I'm up to 5, Death Guard are on 4.
Tallied.
And you did tally, well done. And you get 4 points of prime as you push into Death Guard, turn 2. Movement phase, and we'll get back to you at the end. +1 to hit, probably is going to go into the Plasma Dreadnought. Boom, end of Death Guard turn 2, movement phase. They've reinforced the lines, they've sent down their Death Shroud friends. They've pushed a tank up on that side into the building while keeping a tank on that objective. We have some Death Shroud reinforcing this side over here.
Yeah, I've got 6 Death Shroud here with a 9-inch charge of the Warriors, and I have 6 more Death Shroud down here with a 9-inch charge of the Warriors.
Very nice, and they're pushing up, they're re-fortifying, and they're taking the fight to the Necrons. So we'll see what happens as we push into an exciting turn 2 shooting phase for the Death Guard. Plain and simple, the injured Relic Contemptor is seeking retribution for his murdered friend as he lines up his shots into the injured but alive Annihilation Barge, and I spend a CP for Quantum Deflection. And you got the +1 to hit, and you're tallied, so you're rerolling ones as well.
The
Combi Bolter into the front one. Supercharged Plasmas, 2d3 shots, any 1s are damage.
Yes.
For 5 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, 6s explodes. Boom! 1s you take damage, take it down to 4 wounds. Transhuman, Quantum, shielding, can it save my bacon? Oh, okay. 2 4-up invons.
Secret Thor.
Down to 3 wounds. Missiles coming in hot. Oh no. 4 to wounds. Transhuman, save me. Invon. Yes. Combi Bolters in the front one now. Here we go. Attack, attack, attack. Rerolling 1s. T6 to 5s. Now the invon's been spent. You're gonna fire one of the tanks, everything into the front one.
Yeah, front one.
Very nice. He only has a 5 invon this time. Starting with a stubber. 3s to hit. But bam. Okay. 5s to wound.
Nice wound.
2 AP1 into the United Barge. 4 up. Take it down. Getting a damage. Now the mortar's coming in hot. Or cold. Oh, crap. This guy's taking a bit of a pounding. 6 shots on 3s, then winning on 4s, rerolling 1s to wound because of plague. Weapons. Bow. Okay, I'll take that. 4s to wound. Okay, 5 AP1s. Oh, lord. Down to 3 wounds, and then you have the entropies. It's quite painful. Okay, 1 hit. Thank God. This tank's gonna fire. He's gonna put a stubborn to the back one that has a 4-up invuln, everything else into the front one that has no 4-up invuln, both on 3 wounds in turn 2. Coming in with a stubber. 3s. Alive to kill him.
5, sorry.
5s to wound. Dream go. 4-up save. Mortar into the front one for D6. 5. 3s to hit here.
Yeah. See.
Oh, 4s to wound. 5 up. Yeah. Entropies do it. Oh, it's
On it.
4 to wound.
No.
They firm it, but we now have Plague Marines coming in. The first squad, the front squad, is going to fire into 1 plasma shot, supercharging.
Yeah. No.
No supercharging. Should have supercharged. Oh. Blight Launcher, can you do it? Oh my God. Come on, Blight Launcher. Come on, Blight Launcher right now with the Death Guard. Second squad's coming in. Plasma hits this time. Plasma doesn't move. Blight Launcher, can you do it? Okay, that's... Do you get an explosion with the Blight Launcher?
Yep.
4s to wound. What? 2 wounds into the injured Annihilation Barge. I have 3 wounds left. I have 5 invulns. If I fail both, I'm dead. Oh, he goes. I'm gonna CP it just, because.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you have that. One coming into the Tomb Blades. 1 shot. God, it's rerollable, Jack. There we go. 5 man, and you already hit me, so you're winning on 3s. I'm up to T4 now in strength 8, which is just gnarly. So it's 2s rolling 1s. And go for the invulns, because I'll be toast. I'm not toast. You 3 Tomb Blades died. How many reanimate? I get 1. 2 Tomb Blades died. Not bad. Back to Death Shroud, flaming the Tomb Blades and rerolling the wounds as Arch Contaminator, and you are within 12-inch range. That many flamer hits.
Wounding on 5s, rerolling 6s are going to be an initial AP.
So 1s and 2s. And 3 flamers, 3 so far. Can you add to it? Yeah. 4-up saves in these ones. Is a 5-up. Big dice of epicness. No. Reanimations. No. And the second squad's going to do the same thing, rinse and repeat, and maybe, hopefully not kill me. 5s. Okay. So far, how many with a reroll into the Tomb Blades? What can they do? Extra AP on 6s. 3 5-ups. And then 2 4-ups. Reanimations, come on! Oh, he's back alive! Plague Marines on this guy, the final squad, will fire into the Tomb Blades, -1 to hit, starting with a plasma gun that is going to rapid fire. Plasmas. Ba-bam.
On hit.
And then...
That
is a wound. A 6. Thank you. Blight Launcher, and you can reroll the wound roll because of Arch Contaminator.
Yes.
Bam! 6s explode.
Both hit.
T5. Strength 6. 3s. That's quite gnarly. And 5s. You wipe out the Tomb Blade. 5 up. CP! Oh! It's a picked up. Charge phase. Plague Marines at the front, charging the Warriors. I'm going to spend a CP to Overwatch. AP matters in Submarine cover, so we'll do the ones that have AP3 first and the other ones next. 10.5 range. 1 that can't see, so 9 guys, 18 shots, AP3 into them. So I'm just going to spend a CP for 6's auto wounds instead. 18 shots, 6's auto wound, and 6's, yeah. Ba-bam!
3 so far.
Silent King says more. 7 went through, everything auto wounds from the AP3. With cover, you'll have 5-ups. 7 5-ups on the Plague Marines. How many found? Ooh, they take some damage. 3 die. Just have a few more guys with AP2 into the already wounded Plague Marines. There's 2 left. 8 shots. 6s. 6s. Nothing. Just 3 Plague Marines died on the charge. Makes it on a 4 and just about gets into the Warriors. Another Plague Marine squad coming in. Makes it on a 9. That's the 9 you need. The 9. Oh no. Alright, second squad. Yep. Oh, they get it. This side, are we? So that's what we have loads of 9s.
That's 9s.
These Death Shroud make it into the combat with the Warriors, who already have Plague Marine squads coming into them. They're going to get wiped out, but they kill Poxwalkers and Plague Marines. Another 9. Nope. Fail. Oh! Final Death Shroud squad, can they make it?
Nope.
No. Now he chooses to use one of his sacred CPs for the reroll, which he'll mill. Just 3 out of 12 Death Shroud make it into combat on turn 2. I put the invuln on the Tomb Blades because I was getting gas, but in hindsight, putting them on the Warriors would have been the better move. Regardless, I still think I killed 3 Plague Marines on the Overwatch and wiped out a whole squad of Poxwalkers, and they've absorbed stuff and raised a banner. So I'm still pretty happy, but this is going to be painful, and Death Guard are definitely back in the game, so it evens up even more. I'll see what happens in an epic melee phase. CP for +1 to hit, 2 CP for damage to overspill, like a Deathwing Knight Master. There's some dead Warriors.
So 2's real ones.
Yeah.
+1 to hit.
Everything hits. 2's real ones, everything overspills, they're wiped out. The Warriors are picked up. 2 Plague Marines pushed up and took this objective off the Necrons, meaning they'll only get 4 for their primary. Stops my banner as well, which is pretty big, as the Death Guard push forward and we now move into Necron, turn 2. beginning of Necron turn 2, they got 2 points of P2, another 3 points of Spread the Sickness, another 3 points for Fleeing Vectors. They got a high scoring turn. It was a good turn. They wiped out my Tomb Blades, all my core pretty much, but I have my vehicles and some outflank to bring on. So we'll see what happens in Necron turn 2. As we go in the command phase, and we're going to Marl, we done both the Annihilation Barges and give the 5 Invuln. Doesn't even matter, but to one of the barges, but there's nothing else to give it to, really. And we'll see what happens into movement phase of Necrons as we push back and try and wipe out more things in a bloody game. End of Necron turn 2, movement phase, pushing the Catan over here, push these Scarabs up, Lord's hiding behind the building because there's nothing else to buff. He does it for all of eternity, that's probably going to get wasted. Sad times. The Silent King is a god and fears nothing. He has a reroll aura of 6 inches within those things. The warriors pushed out on that side and raised the banner, while some Locust came down on the far corner, and they're going to spend 2 CP to reroll the wound roll and try and blow up that tank. Yeah, and that's everything that happens in the movement phase, and I've raised the banner on those warriors, and I'm now going to go into the Catan phase, and I'm going to do Cosmic Insanity against the Plague Marines. Roll off, and we add our leadership, and however many I beat you by, if I do, you take Mauls.
Okay.
1, 2. Oh, so you take a Maul. 2, I order 1, but we add it up, I still beat you by 1, so you take a single mortal on those guys. Transdimensional Thunderbolt onto the same squad. Bolt of Lightning! Yeah, it went off. D3 mortal wounds. Yay! Yeah, and then everything within 3 inches of them take a mortal on a 4+ to the Death Shroud, bow, and the character does. Very nonchalant as the Catan phase ends, and we now move into the shooting phase, and we're going to start with the Locust Destroyers, everything into the tank. 2 CP for my favourite stratagem in the game, Extermination Protocols. Death Cannon! Yes. Strength 9, so that's a...
3 to wound.
Yeah. Strength 9, AP 4, 3d3 damage. No. CP reroll. 3d3 damage. Boom. 5 damage down to 4. 5 damage down to 4, so the tank's on 8 wounds left. So you still like. Ghost Exterminator Cannon did quite nice. The heavy Ghost Destructor, and now the Ghost Cannon's going to fire in with 9 shots. Best shooting in the Necron army. Rerolling 1s because I hate you. No 2s as well. Bow. Oh my god. 8 wounds, 5's rerolling. Rerolling. Like a TA. Rerolling, come on! Okay. B3, so you have your 5 Invulns. You have 8 wounds left, and you have -1 to each damage. 5 Invulns, brother. Makes 2 of them. 43s, we're just looking for 5s and 6s here. Oh, just 4 damage. Pretty tough tank, it's down to 4 wounds. Babushka. Monster's gonna fire his Entropic Lance into the tank. 1 shot. Yeah. Yeah! Wait, Invuln. Oh, you had to do that. But I killed you with DC plus 3 damage, but he firms the Invuln. That's big, that is big. So, the one on Annihilation Barge from 4 wounds is gonna fire everything into, wait, pause. Clarification, by the way, the Catan did mortal wounds to the front Plague Marine squad, so the sergeant's on a wound to the leader, just a wound to them because of the auras. Confusion, illusion, suppression, impression. Silent King's gonna fire everything into Dreadnought apart from the 2 men his that can go into the tank. The men his of doom. Hits, does it wound? Does. 1 hits, does it wound? It does. 5 Invulns, damage 6, down to damage 5. First one fails, second one failed. How about with the men his? He's down to 2 wounds, your -1 damage saves your bacon, sir. Yeah, he has 9 shots with the Staff of Stars into the wounded Dreadnought. 2s. 5s to wound here. Just 1. P2, so 1 5 save. Make it. Complain, and then we have 3 shots from the Scepter of Eternal Glory. He was left, 3 hits, strength 8, 3 wounds.
Sorry,
5 Invulns.
Oh, is this on my tank as well?
On your Dreadnought.
Oh.
2 damage apiece, but that doesn't matter. You take 1 wound because he took a mortal from his plasmas. Silent King's fired, he's done very well. We're now going to move over to the Annihilation Barge on 4 wounds. He's going to do everything from the big cannon into the Dreadnought, while the little gun is going to go into the Plague Marine squad on a wound. 10 shots into the Dreadnought on a single wound, the last boy. Revenge for my Annihilation Barge! Rerolling everything because it's Silent 70. Queer speed! 7 T7, so 4s. Half range, all them 6s within sweet AP1. Or AP2 actually, with Tesla is insane. Now you have 4 ups, you're gonna die, brother. 3 ups actually. As he die, I'll come back to you. And he rolled a 2 and the Dreadnought goes down and doesn't explode. I've wiped out both your Dreadnoughts. Now we have this Annihilation Barge who will fire everything into the tank on 4 wounds. Silent King rerolls, I'm within half range, 6s are AP2. I'll do everything together because the little gun's strength 6 and strength 7 doesn't matter. This Dreadnought, sorry, this tank on the objective, it's big. Tesla! Rerolling because of the Silent King and their core. 6s are really good. 6s are really good. 6s are really good. Bird budget shuriken.
So 6 is AP2.
So 6 is AP2, so you got
5 ups.
5 ups, and you're dead. The Annihilation Barge is finally living up to his reputation of being an Annihilation Barge. The tank is annihilated, meaning all the vehicles apart from that tank on 2 wounds have been taken out. On that objective, and I take it from you, which is a big old point swing, which is kind of big, and now this Ghost Arc is going to fire everything into these Terminators. Ghost Arc's firing into the Death Shroud on the left side. 20 shots hitting on 3 Silent King rerolls. Boom, and I'm ignoring cover, everything hits. 5s to wound. Sixes are good. Don't really get that many. And go through AP2 ignore cover because of vengeful stars. So you should have 9 4-ups on these death traps. The last thing shoot in Necron turn 2. We'll see what happens.
Oh my god.
2 died and 1's down to 2, meaning you still have 10 death traps left.
Yes.
It's kind of fine. So that's the end of Necron turn 2. I get 3 points of treasure. I raised a banner. I got some score for no prisoners at the end. At the end of the shooting phase, I do actually have a charge phase. He needs a 9 to get it in. Can he make it? He cannot. Scarabs now need to finish him off. Come on, Scarabs. They make an 11. Big old primary swing here if I don't manage to kill you. 8 attacks, 6 is auto wound. Bam. 5 to wound. Nope. 3-ups. Let me see it. Yes! No CP, that was huge. So the Scarabs take. The Necrons get 3 points of treasure, 2 points of P2, and then the Death Guard will only get 4 points of their primary in their turn. +1 to hit to the Death Trap there from the Tally Man because he's awesome. Death Guard get 4 points of their primary. Scores on the doors for you here now. It's been an epic game, and they tallied as well, so they're on 2 CP. See what happens in turn 3. End of turn 3, Death Guard movement phase. They pretty much come up to kill the Silent King, and they healed some Poxwalkers for a CP to spread the sickness on the back of objective to get 11 points for that. So the aim of the game was just to win on points. And we'll see what happens in that shooting phase as the Psychic phase is over, as they brought no Psychers with them. Ignore the Deceiver. They have deceived him. Begin the shooting phase. This tank is firing everything down into the Locusts. Death Guard, push back. Trace of fire.
Shooting 5s and 4s.
Tank into the Locust, 2 wounds with Stubbers. 4-up saves, takes 2 damage. Locust is on a wound. Ah! No. Again! Betting on 5s, yeah, that's true actually. 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. 2s to 5-ups. Okay, 2 entropys hitting on 5s then.
5.
Stay away, brother.
No.
Cool.
No.
Low reanimations! No.
I'm gonna shoot into the wounded.
Which squad, sorry?
Guy. The
This
sergeant is gonna shoot into the wounded guy.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a character. What's his name? Lord of Virulence is going to shoot into the 4 wound bar. His wins, so T5. 2 to 6 shots. Here we go. Oh, your contagion doesn't work on Necron power. 4s rolling 1s. Oh, stop killing my barges. I'm going to roll a bunch of 5s and live. I'm dead. With the 4s, I go boom boom. No. Second barge dies, but they've done triumphantly and 1 remains on the object. It's very close as we push into turn 3 and we continue. What will happen? Who will win? Blightspawn, epic, into the Ghost Star with his Flamer. D6, rerollable. Might want to roll that, maybe. Just maybe. Oh, 4s, because of transhuman goodness. Transhuman goodness.
Reroll 1.
What'd you say? 5-ups, I say. BAM! Necron vehicles are awesome. Win squad with a Blight Launcher and a Plansman. The Scarab Swarms. Bad launchers! No. Doesn't wound, Scarabs are too tough. Squad, 4 Flamers, rerolling wounds into the Silent King. Boom. 14 Flamer shots coming at the Silent King, wounding on 6s, but rerolling the wound roll, and every 6 is an AP1, so it'll go straight to the 4. The Silent King and Mortaran should have a 2-up save. It's silly. Oh God.
All the new Lord of the Wars.
6s! That's actually a few. So far, nice. Rerolling, you get 6 4-ups. Takes 4 damage. And here's down to a wound. This squad's now firing into the Silent King, rinse and repeat, same thing. Let's get less shots this time. Oh, it's way more. 6s to wound, rerolling. 17 hits. Oh my God. So many 6s! What's going on? Go into my Silent King, leave him alone. 8 wounds from strength 3 flamers. Like, what is going on with the 4 of them? And I don't even tank it. The men here, 1's on 2 wounds. Painful. 3 to 6 for flame shots from these guys because the bad guy's out, but the sergeant gets 2, and then the other one's going to go into Scarabs. So we'll start with the 3 to 6 strength 3 flamers, which are burning away at the metal of the Silent King's armor. Leave me alone. 8 wounds as the acid burns the armor. Even more. And then rerolling. No more. 4-ups. Yes! No more. Men his on 2. Flamer into Scarabs. 2. 2s actually. T3. 3, sorry. And then I don't know how to save. AP0 had a 6-up save, but I failed this. He was on 3 wounds remaining. These guys are doing everything to Silent King. They have a Blight Launcher, a Plasma, and they're throwing a grenade as well. D6 for 2. 3s.
Reroll 1s.
Rerolling 1, no explosion. 5s to wound the Silent King. He's down to T6. We're still tough enough to firm that. We can reroll it. 4. AP0 is a 3-up actually. Bam. Oh my God. I managed to firm it just, and then you have a Plasma, which you're going to supercharge because he's rolling 1s. 2 shots, misses. And then winning on 3s now.
3s.
Okay, fun. Knocked out all the men his from these piddly shots, and then you got the Blight Launcher. On 3s. Leave me alone. And now 4s.
Rerolling.
Because it's a plague weapon, and you have the 2 4-up invulns. Nice again, dude. We've rolled a lot of 6s, but you've done a lot of damage, and you have
this guy.
Pretty efficient shooting from a Death Guard, and then the last Flamer from the Sergeant into the Ghost Star. Yeah! gets 12 shots. What's going on right now? 12 hits, automatically winning on 5s.
No, 6.
Yeah.
No, 5s, yeah.
Yeah, because you're talking about... Oh, just
one.
AP 0.
AP 0.
Okay,
Nice.
I roll 6s for days. The true phase begins, and I'll fight last whoever comes into me because...
Yes.
Although weirdly, the Plague Marines are more scary.
Stop playing.
What's going on with these 12s? Plague Marines make it in. Stealing the backfield objective with the Plague Marines as they make it in. Oh no, this is not good. They charge in, stealing the Necrons objective as well. Pretty huge.
Both.
Go to both. On a 7. These Death Shroud are going into both, which they make on a 7. Very nice. Those Death Shroud now coming into the Silent King as well.
Yes.
You're a madman. 7. Nope. Oh, I just about gets utter war. God damn. That guy's coming in at 10. Oh my god. Death Shroud failed it, but for a CP, he's going to reroll. It's a long old charge. Oh my god. We made it with everything. The Silent King's gonna die. There's no way I live unless I make all my 4-ups for days.
Yeah.
This is insane. You have 9 Death Shroud coming in the Silent King plus 5 Plague Marines. I do fight last everything.
Yes,
However, you make a charge over here as well.
Alright.
Comes in, and I'm going to Overwatch. Get rerolls now. Hitting on 6s reroll. Last guy on 2 wounds. If we kill him, it's really big. Now here's where I made a crucial mistake. The Necrons had Eternal Guardian giving them a 5+ Overwatch, but I rolled it as a 6+. That probably would have killed the Death Shroud, meaning it was huge. Okay, 9 hits on 20 shots from Overwatch. Insane. Winning on 5s. We get 3. This is so big. This is 4-up. Oh, he's alive. He's got to fail this. He's alive. But it still matters. Oh, he tanked everything! That right there is huge. If I killed you there, I would have made sure I got 4th primary. Now the fact that he's alive, that was really big. It's interrupt, and Silent King's going to go everything into the Plague Marines. Star for stars and melee, 3 attacks on 2s, and then winning on 4. Scepter of Eternal Glory, 2s, drop the 1s, and then 3s. Okay. Bad rolling, I've only killed 1 so far. Straight through if I get you. Scythe of Dust now. Absolutely flopped there, 1-6 up. No, you're not. Another Plague Marine, but you only killed 2 Plague Marines. Oh my god, this is bad. Let's come in the Silent King with the Power Fist. 3 attacks on 4s.
Rerolling 1s.
So, nothing. 4 up in 1s. Makes 1. Not killing enough of those Plague Marines is huge, and also not killing that Death Shroud is also huge. Flails coming in.
3s, reroll 1s.
5s to wound. Rerolling 1s. 1 AP2 is a 4 up. No. Cleaver's coming in now. 4s. Oh my god. 3s to wound. 2 4-ups. Make that damage. He's taken 4 so far. He's taken 9. 7 wounds remaining. And it's 3 Death Shroud coming to him. 9 Death Shroud, sorry.
9 Death Shroud. I'm gonna go with
Death Shroud squad's coming in. The Master of Virulence. Lord of Virulence coming in now. Silent King will fall where he stands. 5 attacks. 3s to wound here.
It's a Power Fist, but I reroll 1s because of Plague.
Make some in-ones, please! There we go. There we go. That was one of Death Shroud coming into Silent King. Yeah. Boom. Here they come. Rerolling the wound roll. And rerolling 1s to hit. 3s to wound, rerolling everything. Silent King's goodbye. Silent King. He's got 4 in-ones. He's dead. Silent King goes down, but monumentally, does he explode? And he does not explode.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I wanted him to go boom boom, but he is gone, and that's huge. Everybody know if he had exploded, he probably would have wiped out all those death guards. So that was huge. I just needed 1 more on the dice roll, but it's the way the dice are. This game is more epic than a roller coaster at Thorpe Park. Crazy. This is a hot game, man. Jesus Christ. Pardon for the blasphemy, as it is Easter. Happy Easter, guys. Hope you're enjoying the game. Another reminder to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. But if you have, I love you. Moving on. Please don't kill me. We have these guys going to mop up these guys. I'm going to pick them up because they're just dead. End of Death Guard turn 3. They wiped out the Silent King. They killed the Scarabs. They killed the Locust. You do get fleeing vectors because you got 2 Scarabs. 3 models for the Silent King is 5, 6, 7 for the bow. So you get 3 points. Another 2 more points of P2. As you push now into Necrons turn 3 and see how their whittled force will respond. Before that, amazing turn begins the Necrons. Hopefully you're gonna find me over here. Big hits on 3s and transhuman.
Reroll 1s.
Thank you. Holy crap. No. 2 5 in-ones. Bam. Command phase, I don't have much things left, but I still have a plan. I still have a good deceiver. I get a CP back. We'll see what happens in the command phase. No real buffs are going off. I'll give the end run to the warriors, and they get real charges. I'll heal a wound in the ghost arc, so it's only lost 1. And the locusts need to push forward, and the deceiver needs to come up. And we need to do as much damage as we can. Necron, turn 3, movement phase. It's only turn 3. To think about how much things have died is kind of crazy. So we've pushed the Catan this way to get in the game. He's being ignored. The warriors have jumped in that point. The Chronomancer came back and raised the banner. The Annihilation fell out of combat. The Annihilation Barge, fell out of combat, while the Ghost Arc pushed over onto that objective on the left side. And yeah, we just need to do damage and see where this game will take us as we're running out of resources. The Locusts are pushing through that street, and hopefully we'll kill some of the death. So we'll push now into the Catan phase, and I pray the dice gods are with me.
Oh,
let's go. 5. Ooh, I beat you by 1. So take 1 more. Cosmic Insanity does 1 mortal until this death round. Down to 2. Hands can now select the Plague Wings for Transdimensional Thunderbolto, thank God. D3. 1 more. 4 up the death round get hit. They do. CP for an extra attack power. Roll D6. A 5. Times arrow. I pick that guy and then I roll the same as his wounds or higher. He has 4 wounds. Yes! He is destroyed. The CP man, times arrow, amazing. He just went into ash. And became dust.
Dusted.
And was no more. Alright, shooting phase has begun. We are going to do all we can to stop the menace. This lord is going to fire into those guys. 3 shots on 3s. And then strength 5s, 4s. 2 4-ups on those boys. Stop it. Locust Heavy Destroyer, the single one into a Plague Marine because he has no invuln. The other 2 Gorse Cannon guys into that Death Shroud needs to die. In hot, we got the 6 shots into that guy and 2 wounds. He's got to go. Rerolling 1s. 6, T6, T5, sorry, so 3s. Okay. 2 wounds left. He has a CP to reroll. 4 go through. Obviously, doing them 1 at a time for maximum janky.
Oh. That'd be too cheeky.
6. Make it. Oh, I failed! The Heavy Destructor into that guy. Misses. Warriors can shoot into him. It's all we got left. And then the rest can fire into the Death Shroud. Oh my god. This please, Dice Gods. 3s to hit. That's... Yeah. 4s. Okay, 2 4-ups, man. Die! Yeah! Who didn't die last turn just about dies this. And then we have 16 shots into these Death Shrouds. 16 shots on. Bam. 3s. That was good. 4s, then 4s. Let's go through 1s on 2 wounds. Fall to your knees, brothers. Die. Okay. Yes, 1's dead. Nice, just roll them. Yeah. See? We've killed 4 Death Shroud in total, meaning there are 8 remaining to kill the Necrons, but we have more charges to complete as we finish the shooting phase, and we're holding some points and we've denied them on thus, and we'll continue with the deceiver charging these Death Shroud over here. Ba-da-bam! Makes it into combat. See if the Lord can help out. Charge, brother. No. Deceiver, can he kill them or will he deceive? On 2s. Golden Fist is strength 6 with 3s. 2 4-ups. Die. Yes. CP reroll. Yes, and yes. 3 damage, bounds 2 damage, it kills 1. Sure, I can spec me up. 8 wounds come through. Oh, you easily down to 6. Oh no. End of Necron turn 3, we get 3 more points of treasure, 2 more points of P2, and yeah, that's it. As we push down to Death Guard turn 4. Turn 4, they get a CP back, as do the Necrons. Do they tally? They do not. And we'll see how they respond in an epic game. Cool, Death Shroud turn 4. They have improved the lighting. They're pushing up all their Death Shroud. They're advancing relentlessly. And we'll see what happens in an epic game. Start with some flamer pistols. 6 flamer pistols. Can they get in? Oh. Hey. Wounding on
I'm AP1
6s.
Well. Yeah, winning on 6s.
No reels. Oh, you get reels. I'm gonna kill me this phase, I'll take that. This guy, the Lord of Virulence, is now coming into the Lord himself. Battle of the Lords! Who shall prevail? 11 shots, what the crap? Guys on smoke. Alright, here we go. Wounding on 3s. I have this many 4-ups to the cover. I'm dead. The sickness on this objective, which was amazing, because you've maxed that. The Lord has fallen, and I spent no CP to resurrect him, because I'm saving it for someone else. Continuing the shooting phase, doing the tank into the Locust. With the Stubbers on 5s. Nothing. Wounding on a 4. That is a 4-up save. I get it. Nope, more's coming in hot. Doesn't on 5s on the Locusts. Gets 1. And then winning on 3p2. Yes, thank you. The entropy's coming in hot. Nothing. Locust just took a damage. So, 3-6 shots from these 2 guys are going to shoot into the Annihilation Bug. 3-6 shots, bam. Out of contagion range, so it's winning on 6s here. You do get to reroll, right? 1 AP1, so it's 1. No. This Plague Marine squad is going to fire into the Ghost Arc in the building. Into the Ghost Arc in the building. Plasma got 1 hit, rapid fire. And I have a save, which I do make. Supercharge on the plasma, now the blight launcher, D3 shots.
2s.
1 hit. 5s. Nothing happens, the Ghost Arc lives, and he's on 13 wounds right now. Who charging, who, what, where, and why? Death Shroud charging with the Warriors. I'm going to Overwatch. This turn, I still have 5 at Overwatch because of the Silent King's protocol. So it's 20 Reaper shots into the Shroud. On 5s. Boom. 4s.
Pretty good.
Wounds go through, and he has 2 guys left. And 1 at a time again, takes damage. Takes another damage. Takes another damage. 1 die. And he's wiped out! Oh my god, 1 left with the wound. For getting the 5 at Overwatch, I got Retribution, and only 1 Death Shroud remains with the wound, who can still do a lot of cramping. Into both. Makes it. A lot of Death Shrouds. These 3 come charging into both. Too many Death Shroud.
No.
Swapping deployment phases, the Death Shroud have taken this backfield while the Necrons push into that line. This guy's charging to the Catan. And he makes it on
Why am I rolling?
Wow. This has been insane this whole game. Marines into the Ghost Army to 7. No. Sit tight with the Poxwalkers that they held the point, and he's max spread the sickness, and he's coming hot to these warriors. So the Lord of Virulence is challenging the might of the Deceiver. This Death Shroud's attacking the Chronomancer. Everything hits, that's not good. 2s to ruin rolling because strength 7, my kind of wound is 2s, rolling everything because it's played. There's all 4-ups. Oh, he's smoked. And the Chronomancer falls, and all the other Death Shroud are doing little attacks into the warriors. Because they have an invuln, that's the way to go. Can they kill them? Death Guard turn 4, they killed the Lord, the Chronomancer, the warriors got picked up as well. We rolled off camera, but they are slain. And now we'll go over to the Deceiver to fight back, and he's gonna... Nope, we have the Virulence Lord coming in first. 5 attacks, 2 damage, strength 8. 3s to hit. Hit already, and then T7 strength 8, so 3s.
3s
down to T6. Invulns, come on, tank it. Bam. Punch up the Death Shroud with his golden fist. 2s. And not strength 6 or 7. Yeah, this is just awful. Be back with the Death Shroud. Yep. Melee, I've really done poorly. I failed to kill any Death Shroud, and the Silent King got absolutely smacked up. Is really why the Necrons are in a weaker position from being such strong at the start. But we'll continue. Big attacks now. On 3s.
Reroll 1.
So 2s. 3s, reroll 1, so more 2s. Not that many 2s. Down to 3 wounds after doing no damage, and the Necrons get no points at primary again.
I get 2 for P2.
And you get 2 for P2 as you push down to Necrons turn 4. Come on, protocols, because all my characters are dead. On at turn 4, we have to kill this, all of them. Destruction will be achieved if the stars align. That tanks on 2 wounds, and it needs to go. Ghoststalker is now prioritizing taking that objective. These locals are on that one. And then he's going to shoot them, kill the Poxwalkers, they're going to kill them. And yeah, Catan phase begins, we'll start off with him. Cosmic Insanity! Oh, why do you always do this? He has done nothing, he's deceived me. I thought he was good, but he's deceiving me. And then I'm going to Transdimensional Thunderbolt, yes! Nice. For D3 wounds, for 1 more mortal on the Death Shroud, which is now shooting phase. The Annihilation Barrage is going to fire everything into... He's going to do his big cannon into these guys, the Plague Marines, and the little cannon into the Death Shroud on 1 wound. Our CP for Talent for Annihilation to go down with guns blazing. Start off with the little cannon. Into the Death Shroud. We get 4 hits, strength 6, and I'm AP 1, and I'm wounding on 3s. If I get a 6, you're dead. I get a 6, you're dead. Got a mortal, so they're wiped, and then I'm going to fire everything else into these guys. Scored 1 mortal so far, so I've got 2 more mortals left to go. 10 shots into those guys. I need them to get wiped out. Bam! 6 is... Oh, good. Oh, okay. 7. Got a bunch of wounds, 1 positive, T5, so 3s, 6s and mortals to 2, and also AP 2. Bam! So we get 1 mortal, and the Plague Marines are picked up. Finish what the Silent King started. In the Death Guard bleed, and we're gonna do... That guy's on 2 wounds. We'll do the heavy Gauss Destructor into him, and then the 2 Gauss Cannons into these Death Shroud. Good content. Alright, coming into the tank on 2 wounds. Zap him. No. Oh my god. This is into the Death Shroud. Rerolling 1s. There we go.
Rolling.
There we go. You have done 2 guys wounding on 3s. 4 invulns.
Fine.
Take a damage.
Take damage.
Going for a CP reroll.
Nope.
And he fails it. And he fails another one.
Nope.
And he makes it, but he fails last. No. Just D3 damage. Yay! 2 damage. Rounds on a wound. Yeah. We're just gonna do the Ghost Arcs, not playing around. He's gonna do everything into the Poxwalkers. Pick up those Poxwalkers. 20 shots on 3s. Oh yeah. 4s. Oh my god, I don't even do it. I don't even do this. No, I don't knock off the point. 6 ups and you make none. The end of Necron turn 4. I don't kill them off the point, meaning you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 12 points of primary.
Yeah, you see if I kill you there.
That's so big, and I only get 2 points of treasure. But we'll see if you kill me here, and you do fight first with 1 unit. Those 2 Death Shroud big swings coming in. 3s to go 1s. Leave me alone. Miss! 3s to wound the Deceiver, who's deceiving us all. Rolled off camera, but I only failed 1. Sorry about that, guys. It was 2 tenths, but he's on 1 wound left, and I have to kill him. 5 attacks back. Come on. On 2s. Okay. On 6, so 3s. Okay. Failed all these.
No.
He's on 3 wounds. Hitting on 3s. He's slapping me back with the Lord of Virulence on 3s.
And,
3s.
3s, roll 1s.
2s. Oh, he dies! And he explodes. He does not. If the Silent King had exploded, I would have won this game. Because he would have done D6 mortals to everything in your army. And he also could have killed him with a D3 mortals, but no. The Deceiver deceives me again and doesn't explode. Deceiver. God, turn 5, the final turn. It all ends here. Hit to the Plague Marines. We'll see what happens as the Death Guard is so resilient, and a few crucial moments mean this game would have gone down to the wire, but is still super close as we continue the fight. in the final stage. Got turn 5, walk us through it.
I moved these guys up to charge over here and be on the objective if they don't make the charge or if he dies. This guy's hiding behind here to be on this objective. Places to be in all table quarters and on objectives.
For the sport ground.
Just for the sport ground at the end of the game.
Yeah, as the Death Guard cruise to a dub, but the Necrons will fight till the end. Begin the shooting phase. He's going to shoot everything to the Locusts. Survived, but have done decent damage.
Pretty good.
That tank is on 2 wounds still and has been for 2 turns. Boom.
Not overcharging.
Asthma comes in, does a wound, it does. 6 up safe. Goes straight through. Bite launchers come raining in. Lord did nothing. The bite launcher did nothing, so that gets on 3. But you threw a grenade, a crack grenade, and did 3 damage to the Ghost Arc, so he's back down to 11.
Range of his flame so we can shoot you.
So he's going to spend CP to increase the range of the flame launcher that to shoot it. Did take a damage, but it was healed in my turn. Babushka.
Good.
Quite good this game.
I know, I like him.
Reasonably really good. He's just another flamer boy, more damage, more shots, more potency. Shooting on 4s. Transhuman. Whoa! 5 enemies. Bam. Takes 4 down. On 4 wounds remaining. Death Shroud Flame. 3 to 6 shots again. Leave me alone. 3 T5 now. 5 to wound. And he killed the last Annihilation Barge.
Pretty good.
It's all over 0s to 3 ups. Takes another 2 wounds remaining.
I think I want to kill you melee now.
And now we just have the tank to fire.
Yeah, tank's gonna shoot everything into locusts.
Everything's a locust. Bring it on. Can he kill them? We'll see what happens. Stubbers did nothing. He got 6 again for the mortar. I think you got 6, 5, 6, 6. 2 hits. You're an alt right now. With your shooting. 5 ups. You kill a locust and then tank needs to die. The entropy's coming in.
I just like
Leave me alone.
I just like move on to the
If this kills me, I swear. Oh my god! Leave me alone.
Right.
2 locusts die, man. 2 reanimations. Is just disgustingly resilient. Walkers made it in, Plague Marines charging into the Ghost Arc, and they make it on a set. That's why I charged the Annihilation Barge. He's on 2 wounds. He will die, but before he dies, Overwatch. Tesla!
No.
I love Tesla. I love it. 9 out of 13 hits, winning on 3s, 6s. Don't do anything because my command power is gone. C1 is 3 up saves, good sir.
3s.
CP, 2 at a time, die. Takes 4 damage. 1's alive with a wound. Very nice. So the dash out are falling at the end, but it is too little too late, perhaps. And they make the charge. Ooh. The skin of his teeth. And then the other squad. And they make it in. They failed it on a 4 first. Make it on a 9 in the second. Attacking my Annihilation Barge with this dash out. 2 wounds remaining. Can he do it? Can he finish off the last Necron stronghold? And now he's going to little attacks. He's switching up like bacon.
Yeah. Shoot that.
T5 now. So 4s.
Reroll ones.
3 AP1 is 3 4-ups. He's dead. Does he explode? He does not. Final Annihilation Barge goes out with thunderous applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The Plague Marines coming to the Ghost Arc. Flying with the Power Fist. On 3s. Transhuman. Ghost Arc's lost 5 wounds now. That damage in the Plague Marines rolled off camera. He's on 5 wounds remaining. And now the Poxwalkers will scratch at the surface. Poxwalkers do no damage. End of your turn. You get to fight the... He doesn't do anything. It was rolled off camera. And very nice. And then the Ghost Arc can fight back. Didn't do anything because it was rolled off camera. And we'll go into Necron turn 5. Turn 5, I just have a Ghost Arc and a Locust left, so I'm just gonna say, my friend, excellent game.
Good game.
We'll see the points now, and it's looking like a cruising Death Guard dub. End of the game, we totaled up the scores, and the Necrons got a measly 30 points, and the Death Guard got 76. So they absolutely smashed it, but in my opinion, the scores don't tell the story. As the Necrons had a really strong start. The Annihilation Barge with the Tesla wiped out the Dreadnoughts. I made a mistake with the Warriors. They should have had the Invuln. And then the Silent King died way too swift. I underestimated the power of the Death Shroud. If I had focused more on the Death Shroud, ignored the tanks, and potentially try and got better secondary games and had less things over here, but more things over here to raise banners, it could have been better. The Deceiver was an absolute stinker. He didn't do anything. He literally killed barely a model. If I had 300 points of more things, more shooting, it would have been way better, and I probably would have got the dub. Also, the Silent King did really well, but if he had exploded, it would have been really big. I did good for treasure, but apart from that, terrible primary. The Death Guard are really strong, man. It shows you why they...
Good secondaries. Yeah,
good secondaries, and the Death Shroud are not to be trifled with. And the Locust Destroyers couldn't quite kill that tank. And, you know, there was good rolls and good synergy from the Necrons, but I just couldn't quite bring it home. The Deceiver was an absolute loser. MVP for the Necrons, I give it to the Annihilation Barges.
Oh, yeah.
MVP for the Death Guard.
Death Shroud.
Yeah, for sure.
So good.
And then what went well for the Death Guard? Just that.
The secondaries were just good. Secondaries
the comeback was insane.
Yeah, the fleeing vectors was bad because I actually should have realised you didn't have enough models for me to continuously get fleeing vectors.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But apart from that, the secondaries were just pretty good. The deep strikes are essential if you want to do...
I mean, killing Silent King in turn as well was pretty bloody good. And
you definitely need the deep strikes if you want to get to spoiled ground because you're too slow to get into the back table quarters.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't get it if I didn't have deep strikes. So
I didn't have enough stuff to scream with. Don't just take the Deceiver, take more things, and it could have been a different game. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.